Hello everyone, Philip from BlackBull Markets here. Another whiteboard wizards video where we're taking you through best time to trade. So knowing there are a couple of sessions in the market, obviously they're constructed of three main pieces, which is your Asian session, your European session, and your US session. Now the US session is the only one that's sort of on its own, where it's just the New York Open. And then we have our European session, which consists of something like the Frankfurt market and also the London session and all the other European times trading. But the main one is the London during the European, and then we have our Asian session, which consists of Tokyo, Hong Kong, China, but we'll be using our Tokyo market open, as this tends to be the biggest impact on that session as well. And we can also see our Sydney market open. This tends to be a bit of a slower time to trade, not a lot of volume in the market. Spreads tend to be higher, but for the as you can see down here, we have our volume indicator, sort of runs along with our sessions, and we also have our time, which we'll be using as GMT, which is around the UK time. So starting off with our Sydney Open, we can see it's 9 p.m. on a Sunday. This is in the beginning of the week. So obviously if it's on a Tuesday, it's 9 p.m. on a Monday. But looking at the start of the week, we have that open in the Sydney. We can see there it's low volume, so obviously spreads will be a lot higher. Won't be a lot of movement, so it'll be a very difficult time to trade, a hard time to find any movement, any good volatility in the market. So people tend to avoid that because it's just higher risk and it's a difficult time to trade. Moving on to our Tokyo session, this again creates a nice opportunity here. If you are in a different country, obviously this is midnight in the UK, so obviously different countries will be a different time. This could be in the morning for you or in the afternoon. Could be a good place to catch the session if you can't catch these higher volume sessions. And again, we see volume decreasing as the market starts to slow down. You can see especially during lunchtime during Tokyo, there's a nice low volume time where people are just taking a break of trading. Everyone's enjoying the day. Moving on to the close, you can see there's a bit of a gap, so volume is starting to increase here, as it is. Everyone is starting to wake up in the world. We can see retail traders start to kick in, and then obviously we have that London Open, which gives us that nice spike. 7 a.m. in London time, this is ideal time if you want to get up early in the UK, get a couple of trades in, and then sort of as we move on to the New York session, we can see a bit of a dip just before the open. So again, around about midday for the UK, we see the markets dip, and then as that session starts to hit the New York session, we start to pick up volume again, which gives us the optimal time to trade, which is doing the crossover for the UK and the New York session. But again, like I mentioned, unfortunately, not everyone is living in the UK or New York, so you won't be able to always catch these sessions here. So if you do want alternative times, you can look at maybe the London Open, which can be a good time, and also a Tokyo Open over here. Sometimes a bit deeper into the Tokyo session, but if you do watch the markets, you will see the Tokyo session doesn't actually last that long. So we'll see some quick movement into the Open, and then you can see volume starts to drop off again. As I mentioned, people are starting to take breaks, lunch breaks, and then again during the Open session. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. Do try and pick these tops if you can when you want to trade. It gives you good movement, tighter spreads, nice high volume. Everyone's going into the market that time. So, and also again, like I mentioned, try to stay away from these, especially these low volume times. It'll be very difficult to trade. No movement in the market, or little to no movement, and then obviously our spreads will be wider. So if you did like that video, give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, followed by the bell icon to get notifications of our new videos. And if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to let us know down below in the comment section, or feel free to email us, support@blackbullmarkets.com. Go on the website as well if you want. Click the little green button that says live chat, and we'll be happy to help you. Stay tuned for more.